We want to welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, the incredibly good-looking, handsome, talented singer-songwriter, Mr. Mike Greco. Hello and welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you, Jimmy.
And before we get going, I'm going to introduce you to everybody formally. So first we've got my cool, outrageous man about town co-host, Mr. Ron Russell.
I repeat, he stole my whole opening, what I was going to say to you. Now I have to come up with something new.
Okay, while you're doing
that. And here is Mike Greco, a fat slob, ugly with warts, plus pimples on his face, and the son of a bitch farts better than he sings.
Wow.
I prefer that. I prefer that intro.
You are smart. You got fucking dimples, too. You're so cute.
Then we've got the man behind the
how
board,
cute he
Mr.
is.
Chad Murphy.
My God, I think Ron's in love. Welcome to the show. You got a great look and a great sound.
I used to look like that when I was his age. That's what I'm in narcissistic.
I think you look fantastic.
Well, for 77, I do, but not as good as you. I mean,
77. I would never guess.
Sunset Strip.
That was a good answer.
What did he say?
He said I would have never guessed 77.
Nobody ever does until I take off my clothes.
No, they don't. Then they definitely don't.
No. Anyway, when I was young, I looked like you a little bit. I'm Italian too. And we have a certain look about us. And you look more Italian than you do Irish. I bet you everybody out there is drooling. And ladies, sorry.
Chad, did I already introduce you? Now I forgot.
Welcome to the show. You got a good look and a good sound.
Okay.
Yeah, I was telling
There we go.
We don't ever get them as good looking as this. Sometimes.
I can't see Chad. Am I supposed to be able to see?
No, you can't see Chad.
And if you saw Chad,
you saw him, you'd die. He's gorgeous.
You'd be in love. You'd be in love.
He's straight, but he's gorgeous.
The most gorgeous profile on any man in the world I've never seen. And he's got a body like Hercules. And he's so butch and so manly. And, I wish he'd stop sending me love letters.
Yeah, right.
Right?
I'm sure Heather loves to hear that one.
Chad, we love Chad. I love Chad.
Thank you, fellas.
So we have a chat room full of people. Say hello to everybody in the chat room.
Hey, everybody. How are you?
You got to make sure you say hi to Eileen, because Eileen Shapiro's in the chat room.
I love Eileen. She's one of my favorite people.
Yes, she's fabulous.
We have a name for her. Not a nice one. Fag hag. Fag hag.
We love Eileen.
But we love her. But she is a fag. I mean, she's straight as an arrow, and she only hangs out with gay people.
She's very well dressed. She's always got a great outfit on every time I see her.
Well, and she's got great hair.
If you could see the outfit beyond those tits. I mean, those tits cover her up. One day I looked at her, and all I saw was a pair of tits with little arms sticking out and little legs. And I said, that must be Eileen, the walking set of tits.
There you go. Say hi to Iris, too. Iris is in Germany.
Iris. Hey, Iris. I've seen her on Twitter a lot.
Yeah, Iris is a big supporter, and she's been throwing out your picture that you're coming on the show like all over the place, and we so appreciate her. She's fabulous.
I know. I can't keep up with Twitter very well. I'm not, the most savvy tweeter.
No, I was telling Eileen we need to help you learn how to do the Twitter thing because you would have such a big following because you're gorgeous and your music is really good.
Now he's going to be conceited.
No, but it really is good. I have to say,
you're really not that good looking. Would you say this to make you feel good?
Yes, thank you.
You're really an ugly wop.
Yeah. So I know I have to say because I really like pop music a lot, and I sent the music to a bunch of different people to listen, and you got a lot of comparables to an Adam Lambert, which is a huge compliment because he's very talented.
Please.
I love Adam Lambert.
Yeah, I love
but
Adam
you put him
too.
to shame.
I actually know him. I've met him a couple of times. We've hung out, so he's a really nice guy.
Yeah,
and very talented.
You hit on?
Excuse me?
I think Adam Lambert has a boyfriend.
So what? I have a husband.
No, I don't think we were doing that moment.
You know who else did? Do you know Ricky Rebel? Because you kind of because Ricky Rebel's really pretty too, like you. He's another beauty. He's got blue hair and he's
Ricky Rebel. You know who he is.
I don't think I'm familiar with.
You have to have Eileen introduce you to Ricky Rebel. He's playing in New York this weekend, I think.
Oh, cool! I'll go check him out.
If they ever met, they probably fall in love. Ricky's not with anybody right now. He's single. Oh, you got to see Ricky.
You're regular Cupid.
Yes.
No, I'm like the old Jewish women.
If you were straight, he'd be saying I have 2 daughters and
no, he's too young for my. Although they're cougars, they like young guys. I don't blame them. But no, I forgot what I was going to say.
Everybody in the chat room says you're cuter than Adam Lambert. Wow, that's a big compliment.
I said that too.
Well, I think Adam's.
how tall
I think
are you?
Adam's a gorgeous person. So
I do too. And
How tall are you, Mike?
I'm 6 foot.
Oh, 6
Oh,
foot,
are you really?
everybody.
Wow.
On
Wow.
the nose, yeah.
And thin and gorgeous.
And he takes
boy.
great pictures. I want to say the pictures we use that is the picture from your EP, which is called No Rules About It. Everybody, we're going to play some music from it in a minute, but the picture is fabulous. You take very good. I mean, you photograph beautifully.
I have to say that was really much of Miss Guy's doing. He did all of those photos, and I'm actually not too photogenic. I'm very clumsy in front of a camera, so Guy was like, move this way, do
You're
this.
so full of shit.
I swear, I'm really not.
Actually,
Give
we
me
got
a
to give a
fucking
shout out
break.
too, because like Miss Guy
Give
is
me
from
a
the Toilet
break.
Boys, right? That's what Miss
Yes.
Guy. Miss
Yes.
Guy is from the Toilet Boys. Freaking awesome artist. Love
You
him to death.
photograph
Amazing.
so beautifully. You can't be any handsomer in person.
Thanks, Ron.
And if you are, I intend to tear every bit of clothing off of you and make everybody see you naked. I won't look because I'm married.
So let's talk about you a little bit. I read off your bio. So you grew up in Valley Stream, Long Island, which I have no idea where that is.
Oh my God, Valley
I
Stream. Holy shit.
He's
Valley
from-
Stream.
he's
I'm from Long
you-
Island.
Oh, I didn't
I
know
was
that.
born in Brooklyn. I lived in Astoria for some of my life, and then I lived in Garden City. I lived in Setauket. I lived in right next to you in Valley Stream in what the hell was it called? Oh, Jesus. The town right after you, north of
Lindbrook?
not Limbrook, south of you. Where
Elma?
the big railroad station is. The big railroad station.
I don't
Big
really
town.
know.
It's a big
You-
town. Like
Hewlett?
No. It's a famous town. It's a very expensive town. All mansions are in it. All rich people live there.
Anyway,
I
we
lived
could
there when I
skip
was rich. Then I
Okay.
got poor and I had to move. Then I had to move to Setauket, Long Island. I was a pioneer.
I mean, Setauket not so bad itself.
Also, Setauket good. It's middle class. I've always lived well. I don't know how, but I have. I guess selling my ass paid off.
So
Not really. But anyway, let's hear all about you. So you come from Valley Stream.
That's right. Yes.
you went to school at the new School for Jazz and Contemporary Music. I guess that's in New York City, right?
Yep.
That's it's in Union Square. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And I wrote down here that you began in 2010 as a session touring musician, and you worked with Cheap Trick, Ace Frehley. Okay, so Cheap Trick, Eileen just interviewed him the other day, and I
know, I
actually
just
met
saw
him
that.
before.
I thought he was talking about Liz Lauren.
No.
She's
Ace
a cheap
Frehley,
trick.
who I met a couple of years ago. Sherry Curry, who I'm friends with Lita Ford, and she was in the Runaways. Miss Guy and the Toilet Boys. Randy Jones, who I think is coming on the show soon. From
I love Randy.
I know
Randy's from
everybody.
the Village People and Tavares. So like you got to do a lot of really like cool stuff at a very young age.
Yeah, I got to meet all of those people, and what happened is depending on the band that I was playing with, we opened for all of those people. So it was a lot of fun. And I respect all of them. They were amazing, of course.
And how did you?
I'm sorry. Do you still live in Valley Stream?
I don't. I live in Manhattan. Yeah.
Okay. What are your parents? Now, I came from an Italian family, and I never told them I was gay. Shit, my father would have shot me. But Italian father. How did your parents take it?
My parents, they could really care less about it, to be honest. I don't even think I conventionally told them. I was just like, one day I had a boyfriend. I was like, oh, this is him. And they were like, okay.
Good, because I want you to tell kids out there not to commit suicide.
Yeah,
Being gay is not a nightmare as some straight people make it to be. And parents Parents do take it well. My father, when he developed cancer, I told him I was gay, and the guy I was living with for like 40 years was not my best friend, was my husband. And my father took it very well. And I was stupid. I thought, Jesus, I could have told him 40 years ago. And parents do take it easily. So kids, tell them, Mike.
Yeah, don't feel like you're trapped, And I was very fortunate, and you'd be surprised of what a parent's love, what boundaries they could exceed. So
I love it.
Any parent that's a decent parent would be happy their child is gay and not suicidally dead.
I agree. Absolutely.
So let's go to the music a little bit, because I want people to hear some of the music.
Sure.
So
Is
first
such
of all,
a word is suicidally?
no.
I like that word.
You mean I think it's suicidal.
I know, but I couldn't get it.
Thank you. It's okay.
It's suicidal.
We're all used
you
to
know
him.
what? But I like suicidally better because it has a little French sound to it.
Yeah, terrible. All right, so
Look
when
at those
did you,
dimples? He's
I know.
so cute.
When did we decide to go out and become like a solo artist and put out this music and your music is very widely, because you have a little bit of pop and a little bit of dance and a ballad. I mean, it's a very nice variety of songs.
Yeah, basically, I had gone to London with Miss Guy for he was DJing some gigs, and Blondie was doing their last 2 dates of the 40th anniversary tour. And I was out there, and I remember talking to Blondie's tour manager, and we were talking about up and coming British bands and things like that. And he was like, "Oh, do you have any original music?" And I didn't at the time have anything recorded or anything to show. So I was kind of like, "Wow, that really sucks." Like, if anybody asks me that, I really don't have anything to present them that's,
You should have dropped your pants.
Identifies.
If you dropped your pants, honey, believe me, you'd have plenty to show. And they would have given you a career like you can't believe, those scumbags.
These are his friends you're talking about.
Oh, they're still trash. I love Blondie. I ran across her years ago out in L.A., and we had like 7 minutes of conversation. It's quite nice. I liked her a lot. Very beautiful, too, in person. Pretty girl.
Debbie's one of the sweetest people. And I actually I was just at their show last night. They played the Beacon Theater. And
how's she doing?
She was great. She was a little busy last night because, everyone wants to photograph with her and say hi. She's iconic, so...
Right. Yeah, she's super iconic.
But I saw her this is how many years ago, Mama Cass. You know who Mama Cass is?
He might not.
Of course I knew Mama Cass.
Cass Elliot. Mama Cass Elliot.
Yeah.
California dreaming. Yeah.
She ate a ham sandwich.
She had a sandwich and choked to death because she was
I don't think that story's true. But
well, that's a story that we got at the time, and I don't know how it was. Cher, Blondie, and Mama Cass, and I don't remember where somebody else was there. Somebody big. It was maybe for benefits. I don't really remember. Isn't it horrible how you forget? Most people, if they met Blondie, they'd never forget it.
I think Mama Cass. An article just came out. She died 42 years ago today.
Yeah, about that. So Blondie was starting off then. Maybe she wasn't with Mama Cass. Maybe I'm just making that up. I don't remember. I've met thousands of celebrities. I'm in the business 52 years. So you can imagine the amount of people I meet. And when I meet them, I talk to them, and I think I met them someplace else. And then they tell me, "No, Ron, that's not where we met." I said, "How do you remember? You're as old as I am."
He's a Turner Classic Movie person. And so if it's an old, if it's a celebrity from like like Jane Russell and Marilyn Monroe, since he knew all those people,
I didn't know Marilyn.
He doesn't ever forget a thing.
Best friends with Jane Russell.
He doesn't forget a thing, but he'll meet somebody who won an Academy Award 2 days ago, and he won't know who they are. But if they were from the golden era of Hollywood, he knows every single thing about every person, even the extras. He knows who they are.
I have to say, I'm pretty bad with that as well.
No, I don't remember where I met Doris Day. I'm going to have to call her and remind her who I am, if she even remembers, and ask her, did I meet you at Louis Jourdain's house at a party? Louis Jourdain was a very big actor from France. He was in Gigi and quite a few movies. And who the hell in this world does not know when they've met Doris Day? I mean, in my day,
she's like 92 now, isn't she, or something?
Yeah, and she's still up there.
You're pretty well versed, though, in the older people.
He's gay. All
that
gay
doesn't
people.
mean anything.
Gay people know everything about Hollywood.
My grandfather used to run a big band, so I was growing up. My first love was like big band music. So
that's cool.
Glenn Miller, Frank Sinatra, Tony Bennett,
Johnny Mathis,
Basie. Johnny Mathis. They listen to a lot of like classic country, my grandparents, and big band music. So yeah, I know a lot of that stuff.
Well, like I said, who could forget where they met Doris Day? It's so gauche. I mean, really.
Anyway, so here's what I want to do. So Chad.
Hi, Captain.
All right, so Chad, we've got 2 different songs. I have "I Feel You" and "I Tried." I Tried is the ballad, right?
That's correct. Yes.
I want to play that one second. Okay, so we're gonna play "I Feel You." So here's what Chad, you get that ready.
While he's getting "I Feel You" ready, I have to know, and we're best friends now. What happened with the boyfriend that you brought home to Mama?
Oh, that was just my first boyfriend. It just didn't work out. It was long distance kind of thing. So.
Oh, that never works out.
No,
We have to get you and Ricky. I'm gonna call Ricky after the show. Ricky is gorgeous. Where do you see Rick and the body of death? He's skinny. I mean, he's not a muscle-bound guy. I don't know if you like those big Hercules. He's gorgeous.
I don't really have a type particularly.
Well, you'll love him, and
you'll like him though. He's friends with Adam Lambert also. He was in a boy band called No Authority, and they were on Madonna's record label. Right. And they had one big hit. It was "Can I Get Your Number, Baby? Da na 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 na. Hit me with your digits or whatever." And
I'm not familiar with that song.
Well, Ricky is like he in real life he's very like you, beautiful and washed faced. But when he performs with crazy makeup and wild clothes, and his act is very electronic or electrical. What do you call it? Electronic, and he's full of energy, and he's an entertainer like you cannot believe.
Yeah,
Jimmy, you said he's playing this week in New York.
This weekend. I'm not sure Eileen knows
I think
where.
we're going. I think we're definitely going. So probably we'll see you there. You should come and hang out. Have a lot of fun. But wait a minute. He was just in Cannes, France.
He performed at the film festival.
At the festival?
Oh, wow.
Oh, Fist Festival, right?
But he was also
festival.
Yeah, he was in a band called No Authority, and they went on tour and opened for Britney Spears back in the day. You're talking about like 20 years ago.
You're in Manhattan. After the show, we'll give you the particulars. You've got to come and meet.
No, everybody in the chat room saying what a
but
nice
when you meet him, you're going to
are.
meet him in character. You're going to meet him in character.
I love meeting characters. My life is meeting characters.
Yeah, this is him. This is him.
We did a no. Okay, so I have to tell you because we'll get you to come on one.
What a jawline you have, Ron.
Yeah, thank you.
No, we went to a psychiatric asylum place and did a ghost hunt with Eileen and Ricky Rebel and Queen of the Paranormal, and we did this event and it went viral. We snuck in and we went viral, and we were trying to find ghosts and stuff, and Ricky went with us, and the whole time, every 2 seconds, he was like taking selfies, and he live Instagram the whole thing, and we got 259,000 plays on YouTube.
But this
Did
is
you find any ghosts?
Yeah, well, we don't know, kind of. Yeah, it was fun. We had fun. That was the most important thing. We had to crawl through windows, and Ricky had 6-inch heels on, and he's crawling through windows. And
but no, he looks like he's way out, and like untouchable. But when you get to know who he is inside those costumes, he's wonderful. He's a kind-hearted, sweet, loving, true blue gem of a fellow.
He's actually playing Saturday, I think. He's opening for Aaron.
Yeah, you have to come to the show. Seriously. You got to circulate.
I'm free Saturday, so...
Actually, you go out all the time. I watch your thing, so you're going out all the time.
No, but exposure, exposure is what makes you famous. If you don't expose yourself, people don't know who you are.
He doesn't know that you go out all the time.
But I expose myself. I run down 3rd Avenue naked. And people say, who is that exposed? And they say, that's Ron Russell. I wave as I go by.
So anyway, here's what we're going to do, you guys. So, Chad, do you have the song I Feel You?
Yes, sir.
All right, so here's what I want. I want you, Mike. I want you to actually do a little "Hi, I'm Mike Greco, and this is my single off of my EP or whatever," and play. And then just sit there. We're gonna play it for everybody, and then we're gonna come back right afterwards and talk about it.
Okay, cool. I'm Mike Greco, and this is "I Feel You" off No Rules About It.
Pick up the phone, 'cause you're just do anything. You want another ring, you're just I'm going 80. It's fucking crazy. Money in my memory, I know. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Feel you, feel you, feel you, feel you. I feel you. I feel you.
Mike Greco, I feel you. There you go.
All right, everybody. So that's I Feel You off the EP, No Rules About It. That's available on all the digital download sites everywhere, and everybody in the chat room loves it. And
Sure, they love it because everybody in the chat room wishes he could feel them up.
Hey now.
that's right, I Feel You. So I have a question about that because I know some of your stuff was produced by people who worked with Blondie. That sounded to me like a Blondie song.
Well, it was written for Debbie and Sting originally to sing. Blondie came out with this new record this year called Pollinator, which is amazing. And basically, they reached out to songwriters to contribute to the album and I guess write songs that they was inspired by Blondie or feel that Blondie could perform or would like. And
It has that feel. It has that feel to it.
honestly, it's when I hear the song, I don't really think of it as my personal style, and it's because I wrote it for them, you know. And my producer is in Blondie, so he co-wrote the song with me, and we kind of changed things around, and he played on it as well.
I know it sounds fantastic.
But
I
yeah,
love
they wound up not putting it or using it, and but they have a great selection of songs on Pollinator now.
Before we get excuse me,
Hang on,
Mike.
wait.
I want to ask because I forget this question all the time, Jimmy, and I have to ask now that my brain started to function again. Where are you appearing so we could come and see you and tell people to come and see you?
September 19th.
Where?
August 19th.
August 19th. Oh, it's
Is
August
your name
19th.
Mike
Oh, that's
Greco?
right.
Shut the fuck up. Your name ain't Mike Greco.
But you're
August
close
19th.
because September 19th is my new single that's coming out. So,
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
we
August
want people to see you live.
We're going to go see him August 19th.
August 19th, I'm
Why
doing
don't you,
a
I'm
show.
asking him. Why do you answer? Put something in your. Wait a minute.
No, come on. We don't have a lot
Turn
of
the
time.
camera off. I want to put something in his mouth. So
Okay,
he won't
come on.
talk.
Let's go.
I'm playing at Berlin August 19th. It's a
Where?
Saturday. Berlin. It's a club in New York City. It's in the Lower East Village.
How come I
rather.
don't know it? Berlin, it's called.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah. It's
Adolf Hitler run it or something?
No.
Berlin? I never heard of it, Berlin.
I think it's inspired. The name was inspired by, I guess, the years that famous bands spent in Berlin. The Beatles were.
So it's Berlin, the
David
country.
Bowie. Yes.
It's not Berlin, the macaroni. Berlin. In Brooklyn,
So
that's what
somebody-
they say.
so-
They say that in Brooklyn.
somebody-
I'm Berlin. It's so hot. I'm Berlin.
I don't know who Kim Clapshar. Do you know who Kim Clapshar is?
With a name like that, who cares?
Meg, who is Kim Clapshar? She has to be somebody famous, or otherwise, like
Who the hell is Kim Clapshar? Get a new name.
KLAPCHAR.
Kim has clap. Sure, for sure.
No, Shar. I don't know what that is.
I don't know. I don't know who she is.
Okay.
Hey, Meg, isn't this guy cute? Meg is my dearest friend in the world who looks like Grace Kelly. She's the most gorgeous thing.
Wow.
Oh, she's gorgeous. You got to see my friend Meg. She could play Grace Kelly's life story.
Grace
Imagine.
Kelly's was
Oh,
beautiful.
Meg is, she's now sort of a 40-ish kind of a woman, so she could play Grace older. We don't know what Grace would look like at this age because she died before. But
Right.
when Meg was in her 19s and 20s, oh my God, was she breathtaking.
So here's what I want to do. First of all,
They
you
used to
guys.
stop on the street people and tell her how beautiful she was.
First of all, you guys, we're going to work on Mike Greco's Twitter, so we want you to follow him on Twitter, and you can follow him by following Mike Greco Music. It's MikeGreco Music. His EP is called No Rules About It. We want everybody to go get it. Remember, he's an indie artist. so he has to sell music so he can make money with it, and so please support indie artists.
Right.
And Liz Lauren, when they say follow him, honey, they don't mean take a plane to New York, find out where he lives, and follow him. She's such a tramp.
And he has I know, I like the fact because you have a high range and everything, and like you can sing it, and so like we played that other one, but I want to try the song because like it's such a beautiful ballad.
Yeah, that song is definitely the odd one out on the EP.
See, so because I think that you had some of everything. And by the way, Eileen says that was her favorite one is "I Feel You." Everybody in the chat room like loved it. I actually really like the "It's Over" song. That's why I picked it for the song that we played while we were calling you and getting everything set up.
And I heard your music before the show, so I want you to know you won the award, and that award is the honor to be in my car radio.
I
Not too many people.
that.
I got news for you. Our listeners know not too many people get that.
It's true.
But I like two. What songs did I like? Which ones?
You like the "It's Over" one, and you like the ballad one that I'm going to play now.
Right, the one that's coming up, and that's an honor to be in our car.
Yeah,
I appreciate that I'm in your car.
Names. You're in there with my friends.
That's like the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, like Academy Award. If Ron says it's good enough to put into listen to in the car.
You're in there with my old
and
pal,
everything sounds good in a car stereo.
Yes.
Johnny Mathis is in my car, and I love him. He's a sweetie pie. And everybody, the great singers, you're in there with big time. I never knew Frank Sinatra, though. I never met him or knew him. So
anyway, here let's keep moving.
Big Frank fan.
Yes, that's cool.
What?
We actually had like Robert Davi on, and he was the bad guy in a bunch of James Bond movies, and in the Goonies, he was the bad guy in the Goonies.
Oh,
and he's released an album like Davi Sings Sinatra, and we had him on the show, and it was really cool.
I don't know if I would have liked Sinatra because my friend Jane Russell, she made a movie with Frank, and she knew him well, and Beryl Davis was on the radio with him for years in the late 30s, and they didn't think really very much of Frank. Frank was kind of a tough item. He was cold, and if he liked you, he would be nice to you for a minute, and then he'd shut you out.
It's like superstars today.
No. He's just like, no, you know what he was?
Much.
He was a New Jersey Italian that it all went to his head. And besides, he was connected with the mafia. So, he had that attitude.
Anyway, let's go back. All right, so Mike Greco, you guys, we're going to play the single "I Tried." Chad, you got that?
I do.
All right, introduce it for us, Mike. We're going to play it real quick, and then we'll have like 5 minutes to talk when we get back.
Hey, everyone. This is I Tried from No Rules About It.
There you go.
Good.
On a lake, no one around. In the dark, there's not a sound. Well, my ears can hear when my eyes can't see. A beautiful face looking back at me. A voice stuck in my memory. But I tried, and I tried. I tried, oh I tried, I tried. No tried, and I tried, and I tried. Oh, I tried, yes, I tried, and I talk, I won't want it to end. If we talk, I won't want to be friends. It's the feeling you get when you have no regrets. The voice in my head helps me never forget the feeling when we first met. But I tried, yes, I tried, and I tried. Oh, I tried, yes, I tried, and I tried.
There you go, Jimmy Star. I tried.
Okay, so that's I Tried by Mike Greco. Again, it's off his EP, No Rules About It. Go on iTunes, download it today. And everybody in the chat room loves it. They're saying how beautiful it is, and it's a like anthemic ballad. Like, what do you call it? What's the word?
It's like a
power
ballad, rock
ballad.
ballad, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. A power ballad.
I love
That's
it.
great. I'm glad everyone enjoys it.
I
Yes.
love it, and it's going in the car, and everybody go out and buy it. It's only 99 cents. For Christ's sake, you spend more than that on junk food.
Actually, his is an EP. How much is your EP? Because how many songs? There's 5 or 6 songs.
Nine
There's 6
dollars?
songs. I think I don't know how much iTunes has it for, but somewhere in
It's
$5
probably like
or
$6,
something.
you guys. Like,
Yeah.
so get the whole EP, you guys. Don't get one song. Get the whole EP for $6. It's
Don't be
totally
cheap.
worth
I
it,
hate cheap people.
and it's less than a
if
cup
they
of
have
coffee.
if they have Apple Music or Spotify, they can stream it as well.
I
No,
hate
don't
that.
steal it and get it for free because
No, that's
God
not
will
stealing
punish
it.
you. He'll
That's
make
not
you
stealing
dead.
it.
Unfortunately, that's the way the industry is now.
It
So
really is terrible too. Because
That's
I
why.
was just reading an article this morning that was talking about older touring musicians in their 60s now, legends, that the only way that they can make money now is to tour, which is why they're touring so much, which is kind of sad in a way because I'm sure that they want to maybe settle down or retire at some point. But, unless...
Stevie Nicks complained about that to us. Stevie Nicks said that she no longer records because of the pirates.
no, she records. You just can only buy it like on her website. I mean, there's only ways that you can. She just put out a new record.
No, but when I'm talking about maybe a long time ago when they were
Okay.
stealing from her. And
Yeah.
she's not recording anymore because they're stealing all my music.
A lot
In
of
the-
people that were
in the
putting out,
90s and early 2000s, it was really bad.
yeah, like
That's probably
Radiohead
when-
did it.
When Stevie said it.
Yeah.
It's really too bad. But nowadays, you got to tour
You know
and
who
you got to
Stevie
sell.
Nicks is?
Yes, he knows who Stevie
I
Nicks
don't
is.
know.
I'm the biggest fan, so yeah.
Oh, I love her too. Me too. I
Big
love
Fleetwood Mac fan.
Did you see an American Horror Story?
I did. I loved that show.
That was-
Actually, that was
yeah.
my favorite season.
That was my favorite season too.
Mine
I just saw Fleetwood Mac on Sunday. Yeah, they played at Citi Field for the classic East concert.
Wasn't happy when Patti LaBelle went on the Horror Story because Patti LaBelle is a legend. She's the greatest singer ever.
She's another favorite of mine.
Not?
She is. No, she's another favorite of mine. I love Patti LaBelle.
She's supposed to come on our show. We're working on it.
Well,
I love Patti LaBelle. Are you crazy? Oh.
I think she's a genius.
So let's go because we've got like 5 minutes.
She's my favorite female singer
so
now.
If you could work, like if you could be working with any artist on the planet, or you were gonna like go on tour and you could tour with any person that there is, who would you want to like go on tour with?
A current artist or any artist?
It could be any artist, or let's break it into two. Let's do a current one and a past lives one.
Current artist. That's a hard one. I don't know.
Don't commit yourself because it's a fucking rotten question.
No, it's not a rotten question.
And I tell them, stop asking it. No, I tell them it's a very embarrassing question. When
I don't really know.
They used to ask Fred Astaire, who's your favorite dance partner?
I didn't say who's your favorite anything. I said, who'd you like to go on tour with?
Same thing.
It's not the same
It's the same thing.
If I'm gonna be really honest, at this point, I can go on tour with anybody.
Right. You want to go tour with Ron Russell.
Oh, like you would be a good opening act for like Lady Gaga. I mean, there's a lot of people that would be really good for you though. That like people, the audience of Lady Gaga would love your music. The audience of Adam Lambert would love your music.
I've met her many times because she came up around here.
Right. Gaga?
She's a sweetheart, very talented.
I've never met her, but
I don't know if that audience is exactly would enjoy what I do, but maybe you never know.
Why she changes her voice every day.
She sings so many different kinds and varieties of music.
Oh yeah, she can sing. She can do anything.
Opera, anything. She's wonderful.
Yeah,
and she's a paisana of ours.
She has her parents' restaurant is right on the west side here.
Give it a plug.
I don't know what it's called.
Don't give it a plug.
I think it's called Joanne something.
Oh, it could be because Joanne. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what about like acting and stuff? You're gonna because you look like you could be a great actor.
I acted when I was younger, and I did some theater and stuff, but I haven't in a long time. So
you should like pursue the whole like singer actor vein as you're going along though, because like you're gorgeous, and the fact that you can sing would really.
Yeah, but today they don't want good-looking guys in the theater and in film anymore. They want reality people. They want ugly people with bad noses.
Ron comments all the time because like we see all these commercials with.
Listen, everybody in this country is not gorgeous. There are more ugly people than there are beautiful people. So they well, it's true. Years ago, they used to have all these gorgeous models. Showing colognes and brassieres and stuff. Now they got fat ladies in brassieres, but more cleavage in the back than in the front.
I think that they do that because
they want to sell their goodies.
Well, I think it like reaches out. It makes things more tangible for the audience. If you see someone,
Now, who wants to look at unattractive fat people in clothing and stuff? You want to look at beautiful people. Everybody likes to look at beautiful. We like beautiful paintings, beautiful flowers, beautiful homes. So why do we have to watch commercials one after another?
Well,
redheads.
I think beauty comes in many different forms.
Good, you're a diplomat. I like diplomacy, but I'm not.
I think it does.
I'm not. I speak for the majority of the world. Beauty is what it's all about. Youth and beauty. And once you lose youth and beauty, shoot yourself.
No, that's not
I'm about to shoot myself.
No, then you would be suicidally.
No, I wouldn't be
suicidally.
No, I wouldn't be suicidally. I would be, like when they take you out in the fields and shoot you in Alaska, Eskimos or something.
All right, so we got to do one more time because we got to go. All right, so everybody, we want to follow Mike Greco on music. I mean, Mike Greco on Twitter. It's at Mike Greco Music. Are you? Do you have a website?
I do. It's MikeGrecoMusic.com.
There you go, MikeGrecoMusic.com. You guys get the EP. No rules about it. If you're in New York City on August 19th, I got the date right. He's playing at Berlin, wherever that is. Just Google Berlin, New York City.
Where is it?
It's on 2nd Street and Avenue A. It's right on the corner.
Oh, that neighborhood used to be horrible.
I know. Now it's like.
Now it's chic.
The spot, yeah. Especially on the weekends.
I remember they were making the film that my daughter was supposed to be in called Batteries Are Not Included. It was a beautiful movie. And Steven Spielberg, by the way. And they were shooting it in Avenue A, B, C, or D. And the film crew said, whatever you do, don't walk in the empty lots because the needles are there from the dope addicts, the hypodermic.
It used to be
A
terrible.
slum, horrible murderers, killers, horrible people, burnt out buildings. That's why they shot the film down.
Gentrification. Things
Oh,
change.
yeah, you can't beat that. It's called Alphabet City.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I remember it was a slum.
Everything that was bad, everything that was a slum before, now you can't even afford to like walk down the street practically. It's so expensive.
True. It's true.
Gotta
But
love
those
it.
apartments are railroad rooms, window in the front, window in the back, and blackness in the middle. Cockroaches, they were size of horses.
How do you say cockroaches?
Cockroach.
I know he says cockroach.
I'm from Brooklyn.
I say cockroach.
There you go. Me too.
It's an Italian thing.
Well, how else do you say it?
Cockroach is right. He says cockroach.
I say cockroach. I put a between the. That's Italian
Like
style.
Scarface.
I think I'd do the same thing.
Yeah, because you're Italian. You're going to do cockroach too.
All right, so we got to go. All right, everybody. So we want to thank Mike Greco for coming on the show. You guys, please get his EP.
Thank
No
you
Rules
guys
About
for
It.
having me.
When the new single comes out, let us know. We'll bring you back and we'll promote the new single. It'll be a
And
lot
I'm
of
going
fun.
to I'm going to friend you, so don't not friend me, and I'll push your album.
That would be great.
And
Thanks
we
so
won't
much.
confuse
Are you on Facebook and all the other different social media
I am.
platforms?
Yep, Mike Greco on Facebook and the musician page, and then on Instagram, Mike Greco Music.
There you go.
I'm
So
going to have 2 Mike Grecos on my thing.
I know that'll be funny.
How do you like
Your
that?
friends will love it. So Mike, thank you so much. Good luck with everything. It's been a
Thank
pleasure.
you guys.
I
Sure.
hope we'll talk after the show. We'll
We
see
will.
you on Sunday so you could meet Ricky.
All right.
Yeah, I would love that.
Take care. You're delightful. You're young. You're beautiful. You're talented.
Have a good
God
day,
bless.
guys. Thanks
All right,
for having
thanks.
me.
Bye-bye.
All good things go your way.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I know.
Gotta love it. What a